Radio Rahim with Bomac, the trainer of the hour, the month, the year, the guy who's everybody's looking at as now the man who can fix their ills. You're here with Chris Eubank Jr. I don't know that a year ago that happens, and now everyone has looked at your performance with Terence Crawford. Obviously a huge win and getting the kind of respect I think that you've expected to deserve for many years.
Well, it's cool. I never really were worried about it. As long as my fighters win, that's my concern. That's all I ever worry about.
Well, now that Chris Eubank is considered one of your fighters, how does he get the win on Saturday night?
Just being himself, and being disciplined. Got to be disciplined and get back to what got him where he at. Just pure boxing, one-on-one boxing, just like if you was in your 20th amateur fight. Just a basic shit.
Now, whenever a trainer has big wins like this, especially a big win that is so rare like the kind that you had where the whole boxing world is focused on it, everybody starts coming through the door. But it's different dealing with a guy who's coming off a loss, whose confidence might be a little shook, who needs to fix things, as opposed to like raising a guy up from the amateurs. So how do you approach a fighter like that who you're really just getting to know?
Well, as a boxing trainer, you know what you're supposed to do. You know what you're looking for from a boxer. Now, I go back and watch his fights and what he does well, what he don't do well, how the last fight went with these two. So just try to fix the small things, Don't try to change the style. You don't want to change the style because you don't want to get too much going on up there. Just fix the mistakes. Fix the small things. That's what is important, which is he already knows. It's already in his head. You just got to bring it out, keep reminding him, and just keep pushing forward one round at a time.
1 second. Frank, pay attention. Let's move in because Liam's trying to get in as well. So it's not all physical. There's also a mental component to this. When you see a guy that might have a confidence issue because the fight, he got upset, it went the way he could never have imagined, how do you fix that part of it?
Well, just let him know that you're there. Y'all fighting this guy together, mentally there. You know what I'm saying? Let him know, hey, I got your back. I'm watching you. I'm watching for your mistakes. I'm watching for the things that got you beat last time. Just keep reminding him because it's there. It's there. He was winning the fight until he started making mistakes, maybe got a little bit too relaxed. So that's where we come in at and be like, yo, come on, man. Let's go. Let's do this. Let's do that. Let's do that. Don't forget this. Don't forget that. Just yelling different shit that we've been working on for the last couple of weeks just to keep that little thought in his head so he can keep going.
And lastly, we know that Crawford has called out Canelo. Sounds crazy to most people. What makes Crawford think he can fight at 168 pounds against one of the top pound-for-pound fighters?
Well, that's a challenge that he want to challenge himself. There ain't nobody else out there that can really challenge him. So he figured, hey, I want to be great, so you must go do things like that to be great, to consider the best boxer in the world, one of the best boxers to lace up a pair of gloves. So, if Crawford feels like that, me and my team, the coaches, Saul, Red, Bernie, go out and do our homework. See how we're going to beat Canelo.
Is there something you see in Canelo that makes him beatable? Because it will fall to you on the night to come up with a game plan.
Yeah, I see a lot of shit, man. For one, he's patient, so you got to kind of push him past his will. You know what I'm saying? Just push him past his will and just box the shit out of him. Don't even look for the knockout. Just in there, boxing up and down. Keep him moving. He's a patient fighter, and he's a timing fighter. He like to time you. He like to set you up with some good shots. So you just look out for things like that and keep boxing circles around him.
We know that's the challenge Crawford wants as a trainer. Is that the fight you want for Crawford?
Hey, listen, I'm like this. I'm been with Crawford since he's been born. So if Crawford he asks me, hey, with me, I said, let's go.
Let's go.
Let's go, man.
Let's go. Big Bo. Let's go. Bomac, Radio Rahim here in Manchester. Love to see you on this side of the pond. Radio Rahim with Bomac. All right, one more question, and this might be the most important one. Bomac, you know me a long time. Mustache or no mustache?
You look all right, dog. You look all right.
Yo, that's Bomac for man. That shit is fire.
Now let me ask you a question. You've been knowing me for a long time. Out of all these years, I only did 2 interviews with you. I'm very upset with you. Get that goddamn camera out of my face.